Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. I am here in TFT, but today I have a special guest. People who watched my stream, I think it was about a month and a half ago now, maybe a month ago. My brain does not do time very well. I had a guest called Cris, who is one of my friends, who is here once again. I will just go and unmute her so that we can all... Hello, Cris.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to the stream. I think I've got all that set up. Oh, I will also turn on my nameplate. Boop, boop. Okay, I think everything is working on stream.
All right.
And
I am
yeah,
trying to I'm trying to watch the stream and I have you on Discord. So I think I'm gonna mute the stream and I'm gonna hear you through Discord. And I think that works.
That's probably easier rather than doubling up. But yeah, so we are here in TFT, which is the auto battler, auto chess, whatever people like to call it, version of League of Legends. Cris plays a lot more League of Legends than I do, because I don't play it anymore other than TFT. But when we were doing our drawing stream, where I drew your little chibi avatar that is on screen at the moment, we spoke about how myself and I don't know how you want me to refer to him, my other friend who introduced me to you, and your fiance?
Yeah.
Yeah. We both played League a fair amount. Never like super professional, more casual stuff. And then we got introduced to you. I'm not sure. We won't go into that part of it. But like, we all then played League together for a while. But then I sort of dropped out of League myself. You still play some League on and off, is that correct?
Yeah, regrettably so, but you know.
It's still a fun game, even if the community is not great.
And the company is not great. And the monetization is
yeah.
not great. But we are here because adrenaline.
Yes. Although less here for adrenaline. Here we are just here for beautiful artwork and to celebrate the creators that actually make the game rather than the company that controls the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do beautiful artwork and they do cool characters, even if they are somewhat stolen, copied, imitations of other franchises' stuff. There's still some cool stuff in here. But yeah, TFT is the auto chess, auto battler version of League. And you have not played TFT before.
I have tried.
You've tried.
I've tried like 3 times, and every single time I was in 8th place.
Aha.
I've tried it back in the day when people would grind TFT for like League Battle Pass.
Yes.
Like
So,
if you can't really play, but you just put TFT like AFK in the background.
yeah. So I double checked. As far as I'm aware, League or TFT no longer puts stuff like nothing that you win from TFT goes into regular League anymore. Because it has its own battle pass, and so all your experience that you get from doing the TFT achievements go into getting rewards for TFT specifically, that you can then use to get like the chibi Dawnbringer ribbon that you can probably see on your screen,
Yeah.
and then like any of the other stuff from the battle pass, treasure realms, and rotating shop. So it has its own battle pass, which I've done a little bit of for this set, but it resets for every set, which we are currently in set 14, which is Cyber City Phase 1. And you can get like the little ice sprite, you can get star shards and realm crystals, and then also if you pay for the battle pass, you get all the other stuff like arenas and treasure tokens and like special fancy aesthetic things. I haven't paid for this battle pass because I haven't played enough TFT recently to warrant getting the battle pass. But TFT's still fun. I still enjoy it. And so there are loads of achievements that I'm probably going to be achievement hunting as we play. And I believe the closest crossover that you get between TFT and League of Legends is that some of the League of Legends achievements that get you blue points or blue essence or whatever it might be that they get you just care about you playing games in Riot's client. So like, yeah, the daily ones are they get you 75 BXP, and it's just for winning a game of League of Legends or Teamfight Tactics or playing 2 games of League of Legends or Teamfight Tactics. But then everything past the daily is like League of Legends specific, so you won't get anything past just doing the daily. But yeah, we'll jump into it. One of the achievements that I have at the moment, I think, is play a game of Double Up, which is called Take a Friend, or play a game of Hyper Roll. So I think we're going to jump in with a game of Double Up. So I will jump in Teamfight Tactics, Double Up, confirm, and then I will shoot you. I haven't played Double Up in a long time. Can I send you an invite? Oh, up there. There we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so your level is so much higher than mine. I can see it briefly there where it's like 319 and I'm like, yep, here's me on level 50.
It happens.
I have not progressed since they made the level higher than 50.
Well.
Yep, I hit level max and then have not done anything since then, when level max disappeared. But yeah, so this is the lobby space. This isn't the regular lobby space though, this is the Double Up lobby space. So you play in teams of 2. So we've got our little team and there will be 4 other little teams of 2. And then down at the bottom, like regularly, you've got the chat window and the progression box and the find match button as normal. But you also have the little button to the right of the find match button, which is your team planner. So I'll walk you into this a little bit before we get into the game proper, because then you can I can sort of explain roughly how some of it works before we jump in. So if you hit the new team button in Team Planner, it shows you your team layout. So during a game of TFT, as you level up, you unlock more champion slots to a maximum of level 10. So it has your new team of 10 slots, and you can click on the left-hand side. It has all of the champions ranked by their cost. So as you level up, you increase your percentage chance at getting the higher cost champions in your shop. So you'll start with like mostly level 1s with a slim chance of getting level 2s, and then as you reach level 2, you'll have more of a chance of getting level 2s, and I think level 3 unlocks the percentage chance to get level 3s, and so on and so forth. Until you get to level 10, where it's like you'll be mostly getting level 4s with some level 3s and the occasional level 5, who are the big powerhouse champions. So the other part that I can talk to you about in the team planner is if you just select, like, are there any level 1, which are the grey outlined under the 1?
Seraphine. Just Seraphine. Just drag out Seraphine.
Yeah, you can click on Seraphine, she'll jump into your team planner. And then in between the 2 sides, between the left and right, you'll see the little hexes. And if you hover over those, it tells you the traits. So these are the traits that Seraphine has. So because you've put Seraphine in your team, it says you have 1 out of 2 tech or techie and 1 out of 3 anima squad, because she is a techie anima squad champion. And if you hover over them, it shows you what unlocking the different levels of that trait does. So if you have 2 techie, your techie champions get 20 extra ability power. If you have 4 techies, they get 50 ability power. If you have 6, they get 85 ability power. If you have 8, they get 125 ability power, and enemies hit deal 18% less damage, which is very good. But getting 8 techies is then you're fighting other people over getting the techie champions. So you can't always make it to the highest rank.
Yeah.
And then it also says, like, so the techie ability, when you get to the minimum rank of techie, gives you the techies gain ability power, and enemies hit by their abilities deal 10% less damage for 3 seconds. So if you only have 1, the techie ability won't trigger, but the second you get a second one on your board, you'll then have the techie ability as a base, and then obviously as you rank up, it'll improve. And for Anima Squad, it's one of the, like, class traits. Oh, sorry, my throat's dying already. We're okay, I've got a drink here. So yeah, Anima Squad is one of the... I like to classify them more as, like, in the style of D&D, like classes and subclasses, kind of. Or classes and races, I guess, technically. So while Techie is a class, because there'll be champions in... I'll jump back a step. All the champions in TFT have groups of skins, some of which exist in League of Legends, some of which don't, and some of which I look at and I'm like, I wish this existed in League of Legends. It might make me play it again.
It probably just exists, but in Wild Rift.
Yes, true. Some of them
Like,
are
I'm
Wild
seeing a
Rift
lot
specific
of these from Wild Rift, which is annoying because I did everything in my power to ignore all the Wild Rift news, because one of the first things that ever happened when Wild Rift came out, it was Stargazer Soraka, which is such a beautiful skin, and they never ported it. So I kind of just decided to purposely ignore all the Wild Rift stuff because the only thing it was doing was upsetting me.
Yeah, it's just like they make so much beautiful stuff for this thing that you can't get, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but Wild Rift is unplayable. Like, if you're really, really bored, you can play Wild Rift, but in general.
Yeah, in general we avoid it. But yeah, so Techie is, there are a bunch of different champions, which you can see listed in the little tabs below if you hover over the Techie, where they all have completely different skin groups, but are all the Techie champions, whereas if you hover over the Anima Squad, you get the 8 champions that are Anima Squad, and they all have the same themed skin, effectively. So they all look like pretty cohesive between them. And so that's
Now,
why I call these more like race traits, as opposed to... I think that might just be me calling them class traits and race traits.
That's fair. But I have a question. So there are only 8 characters who classify for Anima Squad, but the buff goes up to having 10 Anima Squad guys? How do you get 10 Anima Squad guys if you only have 8 total?
Yeah, when you're in the game, there is a thing called a frying pan or a spatula. And a spatula combined with a specific item makes an emblem, or technically both of them, combined with a specific item that isn't the other one, makes an emblem. So I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Anima Squad is the needlessly large rod combined with a spatula, makes an Anima Squad emblem. You then attach that as an item to a different champion and it makes them Anima Squad. So it gives them an extra trait. So in order to get to the 10 Anima Squad, you have to have all 8 of them, plus 2 spatulas, which is kind of difficult in a game unless we get the ability at the beginning where it's like, there's going to be extra spatulas in this set. So it's sort of that's why I'm saying, like, getting the bottom layer is always kind of difficult, because some of them require spatulas, some of them are just like, you need to hit every single champion, and if you can't get one because you're fighting over it with someone else, then you're going to struggle. But yeah, so the general way you can kind of make good progression in this is focusing down either getting lots of different traits or getting a specific one. So like if you wanted Anima Squad to make your Seraphine really strong, You could be like, yep, I'm going Anima Squad, I'm putting in a couple of techies just to be like, they'll be the ones holding my Anima Squad spatulas, but they also buff Seraphine by being techies, so they give her the techie bonus. So you could then look at the Anima Squad and go, okay, well in Anima Squad we've got Seraphine, we've got
We've got basically a
Silas.
lot of the champions I like. Like
Yeah,
there's Alawi, there's Silas, there's Zaya. Love Zaya. So I think I am going for an Anima Squad thing. But my question is what this. So have you ever played Hearthstone?
yes, a
So you
long
know
time
how you
ago.
want like a decent spread of mana cost? Like you want a couple cards of like 1 mana, a couple cards of 2 mana, da, da,
Yeah,
da, da, da. Like you don't want your entire deck to be 5 manas.
yeah,
So
exactly.
here, what am I aiming for? Like 3 grays and then 2 2 2 of everything and 1 gold, or like more greens or more blues?
Well, if I just very quickly throw all of the Anima Squad champions into my team, you've got
Mm-hmm.
2 greys, 2 greens, 1 blue, 2 purples, and 1 gold.
Yeah.
In the early levels, you will likely get an extra grey.
Mm-hmm.
This can be anything, but if you
So
can get,
currently I dropped in a Zyra because Techie.
yeah, yeah. So
She's
Zyra
the
is one
she's
who
the
gives you the
last
techie buff.
gray.
Yeah, so that's quite a good one to be like. If you've got the plan to be like, I'm going Seraphina as much as I can, so I'm going to go as full Anima if I can do it, and then get an extra techie to buff Seraphina, and then you've got one more slot that you can see in your traits. There's a bunch of like
Mm-hmm.
1 out of 2 traits, so you can try
Mm-hmm.
and pick someone who has the other Zyra, like the Zyra's class trait, which I'm trying to look to see what it is now. I'm like, why can I not spot it? Is it because it's further
Mm.
down? Yeah, Street
What
Demon.
does she have?
So she is
Street
a Street
Demon.
Demon techie, but Street Demon needs 3 out of, or minimum
Yeah.
of 3 to get their bonus. So
I
you're
think
not
I need
that
something
fussed
more
about that one.
tanky. I have Bastion 1 out of 2, so I dropped in a Galio because he's a
Yeah.
Bastion. Because all of these people are squishy except for Leona, but that's purple, so that's not soon, I assume.
Yeah, well, that's it. You've got the Silas and Alawi are both vanguards,
Mm-hmm.
or Silas and Leona are both vanguards. So Silas will be your front line for a bit, but Alawi can also be your front line. So yeah, Seraphina will be your back line, Silas will be your front line. Then when you get a Vayne, she'll be back line, Yumi will be back line, Alawi will be front line, Leona will be front line, and then Zyra and Aurora will be back line. Um,
Yeah. So I'm thinking of dropping a Galio just for extra CC and extra tankiness, so then it
yeah,
brings up my
definitely.
Vanguard. No, my Bastion. What's the difference between Vanguard and Bastion? Let me read.
Yeah,
Team
so
gains 10 armor and MR. Bastions
Vanguard is
gain
durability,
more.
health, shield.
And Vanguard. Oh, Vanguard, you just health. Okay.
Yeah. So
All
yeah,
right. I
Vanguard
like
is
this
a
spread.
shield that gives you max health, um, and then Bastion is just your team gets armor and magic resist. So Vanguard is specific to Vanguards, but
Mm-hmm.
Bastion gives your entire team the defensive buff, but also then just is better for Bastions. So definitely
All
grabbing an
right.
extra Bastion makes your mostly backline team more tanky, which is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
And then that looks like a pretty good team because you've got. Sorry, I'm just fiddling things around now.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you've got your 3 greys, 2 greens, 2 blues, 2 purples, and then 1 yellow, which is a pretty solid team comp. And you've got like a good front line with the 4 champs and a good back line with the 6. And Aurora is very funny. I did play her in my couple of test games of this set, and her special ability, because all of the yellows have like a very strong ability that just
Mm.
messes things around. Her
Fun.
ability is she jumps into your shop and brings the
Oh.
first thing in your shop. Oh, sorry, not your shop, your hotbar of like backup champions, your bench, effectively. She
Mm-hmm.
hops into slot 1 of your bench and brings the champion that was in slot 1 of your bench onto the field. And they then join in the fight, and she keeps hitting from the bench.
Wow.
So she effectively drops an extra champion onto your field, which can be very strong if you've just got like another random champion sat there.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, if it's an Animal Squad, you'll get the Animal Squad buff for them. If it's like an AMP or something, you'll unlock the AMP buff. I'm pretty sure is how that works. I'm pretty sure she drops the buff in when she puts them in. But yeah,
All right, let's try it.
That seems like a pretty good team. And if you're then going for Animal Squad, I will probably attempt to do something that doesn't get in your way. I don't know what yet, but I will decide when I get my first champion. So yeah, we can ready up and find a match, which then finds immediately.
So how does that? Because I've never set up a team before. Like the couple times that I played, I just went into the match. And so how does this manifest? Like, does it show as a little like thingy?
Yeah.
Like as a guide?
Yeah, if you've got the little green team thing ticked over, it will then show a little like green banner in the right corner of your shop over every champion that's in your team. So it will give you like a little, this person's part of your team if you wanted them.
Okay, cool. That's good.
That's quite useful just to be like, if you're a bit overwhelmed, you can just look at the shop and go, that one's got a green banner, grab them. That one's got a green banner, grab them.
All right.
So it takes some of the like mental overstimulation of just like, there's a lot going on.
We've got team symbols and we got a moon. I like the moon.
Oh no, I haven't even loaded in yet.
Oh, oops.
That's all good. No, I've given myself a teamfight tactics background so that I, at least, when I don't have anything on screen, it looks like we're playing TFT still. My internet is not the fastest. This was one of my issues, is my bitrate was dropping quite a lot. But I have upgraded my internet to a degree, and it seems to be doing better, at least on my end. Oh, we do have a little moon. Yeah,
it's cute.
The moon is the best one. Looking at these four, the moon is the best one.
Yeah. I do like that the fire is pink rather than like an ugly red.
Yeah.
It's nice. The
nice
yellow for the lightning is very ugly though. It's like a mustard.
I'm looking at it as like it's CMYK.
Yeah.
But they've made the black purple.
That happens.
Yeah.
No, but like it's the wrong yellow for the CMYK. It needs to be like more clean, more vibrant. This is a very dirty mustard
it's like
yellow.
A mustardy yellow rather than like almost fluorescent.
Yeah. Because I like all of these colors except for the yellow. It's just really bad. That's all.
I was gonna say it's Battenberg. The pink and the yellow is a Battenberg colour. I
have strong opinions about colors for whatever reason.
Yeah, colours are important. I do like that you've got Dark Alshin as your champion at 2-star.
Yeah, I was clicking on things right now to see if I have anything, and turns out I have like 1 arena skin, 2 blowing up animations, and like a bunch of crystals. Because I had Aoshin selected. You know when you play ARAMs, you can pick a little guy to be like to follow you.
Legend to follow you.
Let's get to the fun part.
Yeah. So why is there a giant Vi in the middle?
So that is this is Vitos's 2 component anvils. So in this round, we're going to start with 2 component anvils on our bench.
Okay.
Component anvils, past the first round, you can then like throw them into your shop to unlock an item component.
Okay, I have a Mondo. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you start with 1 champion. So most of the time you can just ignore the champion you start with, unless you don't have an idea about what you want to do for your set. I did not get... Ooh, I got 2 street demons.
Oh, I got a Yumi. I got a Yumi. And I also got a weird cannon situation. Yeah,
so that is, you can drop something in the cannon to send it to me.
Oh, and I have Zyra. Okay, that's good.
I just launched a Zyra. I want to
sell the fiddlesticks. I want to sell the guy. Oh god. None of these are what I need them to be. Anvils you said I can sell, right?
Yes, if you sell them into your shop, they unlock you can pick one of 4 items.
Uh-huh.
And if you're going...
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, so I'm gonna put the rod on Zyra, I think, as magic. What is this teamwork cannon champion ready to send? Oh, Seraphine.
yeah, so the teamwork cannon is, because we're playing double up, we can send champions to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I've just kind of grabbed 2 Nitro champions, but I started with the Divine Core champion, so I'm probably going to try and do Divine Core. So I'm kind of just selling everything that isn't Divine Core or one of the champions that you want, because if I collect up a silver version of the champion you want, I can launch it to you.
Oh, okay.
Which I did send you the Zyra.
Here it says AFK, you cannot perform actions for 3 rounds. What counts as an action?
An action is like buying things in the shop or buying experience.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I want this.
Yeah, so this is the augments, where you pick... Throughout the game, you'll pick 3 augments. I just went with bulky buddies.
What did you say you needed? You said silver something?
Oh, the ones I'm going for are Divinicorp.
I don't have any Divinicorp, so I guess I'm selling all of these guys.
Yeah.
Selling all of those guys? Cool.
So, normally, I try and get to level 5 as quickly as possible. Because when you can get to level 5, you can then just kind of sit on 5 champs for a little bit. I don't know if double up is different, because obviously there's some degree of it's a different format. You've got 2 people in your team, so your health bar's different. So it might not be as important to be like, I need to hit level 5 because that's where I can solidly kind of sit for a bit. With a team of 5 being like, I can sort of win rounds with 5 people, as long as I've got a good trait layout.
Right. Because I've got... Oh my god. I'm messing up a bit. I don't have a tank.
I was going to say I might have to swap what I'm doing because I'm not going any Divinicorp. So instead, I've grabbed a couple of Exotech champs and a couple of Nitro champs, and I'm now just sitting with a team of 2 Exotech, 2 Nitro, and 1 Divinicorp, which gives me 2 Dynamo and 2 Marksman.
Oh, I have a Divinicorp Senna. I bought her for you, and I'm gonna try to send her to you. I think it worked.
Yeah, she's landed on my board.
I'm messing up so bad because I don't have any front line, and I forgot who was supposed to do my front line.
Oh, your front line is Silas and Alawi.
Leona and Galio and Alawi, and none of them have showed up in the shop yet.
I should be able to shoot you the Silas that I picked up, or the Alawi that I picked up.
That would be helpful, thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully it will reset my cannon this round. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my
Launch
god, thank
Alawi
you.
over to you.
Alright, let me grab them and put them instead of Zyra because we can't get anywhere if we carry on like this. I need... Okay, how worth it is it to reroll the shop? Or is it more worth it to just wait and...
I would say it's more important to get to level 5 first. And then you can start being like, now I can reroll the shop to get the champions I really want. So the way I normally do it is I normally hit level 5 and then try and stock up to 50 coins and then start doing like, now I can start using any excess interest to find the champions that I need to make my team all sort of come together. So currently I've just got like random traits that I'm like, I've got 2 AMP, 2 Marksman and Exotech. But past that, I'm just like...
I've got 3 Anima squads and 2 techies, but I keep getting pummeled in the face. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the thingy where we get the guys.
Yeah. And there is a spatula on the Jinx, if you can see that.
Yeah. But I don't know if I should be getting the Jinx or not. Oh, I accidentally got the Yumi. Okay, whatever.
So yeah, it's sometimes you can grab a champion, and when something I should share is when we're on this roulette, you can hover over your traits and it'll put a little outline around all the champions that have that trait.
Oh, now I'm getting everything I need. Okay, Zyra bench for now. Galio Ilawi to the front. I'm level 5. I need another... Yeah, I have copies of people now, so I'm waiting for that to build up.
Nice.
And
I've veered
do
quite
that.
heavily away from Divinicorp now. I've just got a full Exotech group with 3 Nitros on the bench.
Alright.
So no Divinicorp for me anymore. I changed my mind.
Alright, okay, we killed a guy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good. My front line... Okay, my front line has half fallen. Why does he have so much lifesteal? Okay, no, I think we're fine. This Vayne...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I
got
won
there.
the first thing. Let's go.
Woo. I have no idea if I won or not because I've just been sat here watching you.
Oh god.
I think I lost.
Right, I need to put a BF sword on Vayne. Please, Vayne, don't move. I need to put this on you. Okay. So why do you want to get to 50 coins? Why is that a thing that needs to happen?
So if you hover over where it has your coins just above the shop, it shows you your total possible income. So you get a passive income of 5. Then you have your interest, which is for every 10 coins you have stockpiled, your interest increases by 1. And then you have your win or loss streak and your gold per your win or loss streak, or per win that you've had so far, I think. And all of that makes up your income, which after every battle you get your income in gold. So getting to 50 coins gets you max interest, which just kind of like doubles up your base income, which then allows you to buy more stuff as you go. Oh gosh, I'm losing rounds now.
I'm losing this one as well. They suddenly got like 3 more characters on the board out of nowhere.
Yeah, so some of the augments give you like some really good stuff. So, but they didn't get an augment for a while, so maybe they did just like pump a bunch of coins into leveling up.
Okay, I've got a silver seraphine now, which is good, but everyone else is still bronze, like me. No, not bronze, silver, but...
I was going to say my entire team is bronze. See, I don't know whether it's worth me buying Anima Squad stuff, because I can send it to you every 4 rounds, but I'm not getting enough of it to make like a silver champion to send to you. I think when the higher end stuff comes up, it would be worth getting. Oh, nice, that was a good... I'll just launch this Silas over at you. He's only silver, he's only bronze, but he exists, he's there.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, I've got 37 coins. I really need like another... I have 37, but I could just level up a bit. Yeah, I'm closer to level 6 now.
Yeah, I just popped myself up to level 6 because I was like, I'm not getting to 50 coins anytime soon, I'll just drop 1 XP into getting to level 6. That's it, so a lot of it is like trying to judge how you can one-up your opponents. Either by getting higher level than them and just having more champions than them, so doing like the D&D version of like action economy work. Where it's like, do I just want higher level champions and therefore focus on like re-rolling my shop and buying the champions that I need, or do I want to get to higher levels first to have more champions? But then within that you then have to consider like getting to the 50 coins to get your max interest, that then gives you more options as you go.
I see. Oh god. Alright, you get another thing. No, not you. Oh no. Magnetic remover. Magnetic remover. Let's put all of that back, but this goes on you, and this goes on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. My thing is full. I could buy another Seraphine, but I can't because it's full.
Yeah, so that's where it's judging, like, at that point, because you've got a full bench and stuff that you're then missing out on, it would be worth popping yourself up to level 6 to free up a bench slot, because you could then put, like, one of the champions sat here on your bench onto your battlefield as well. Another thing to note is placement is pretty important, of like where you're putting your champions. So some enemies have like line attacks, and the way you've got yours set up at the moment is if they have a line attack set up in their corner, like your Seraphine does, just has a big line attack, it could well end up. Oh, I won my round.
Yay!
So yeah, in double up, there's a nice little thing where if you win your round pretty quickly, your team comes to help your friend's team. So as you saw there right near the end, my team just kind of came in and were like, we're also here to just beat up on this person. Which is quite funny. So I've got quite a heavy front line at the moment. They're a Bastion and a Techies. They're probably the one that I'm putting in next. I think I'm fighting people over what I'm doing. Yep, I've literally just come up against someone who's doing the exact same thing that I am, but with one Anima Squad champion, and it's like, okay. They've got a weird team composition, but sure. And you're fighting someone who's mostly on street demons but has some Divinical, or just doing bastions and marksmen.
Okay, as soon as my front line falls, I'm instantly dead. So you need to keep that in mind.
That's it, that's where I normally spread out my back line, so put like one in each corner. Because then it's like, they get a little bit of a chance where their front line kills your front line and then they have to run to one corner and then run to the other corner. It's not huge, but it does sometimes make a little bit of difference.
I think I need that Galio.
There are no Exos.
Whoop. Let's go.
I don't even know what I want.
I'm just a little dragon. It's cute.
Let's grab the... I didn't want any of the champions, so I just grabbed the Giant's Belt. I can sell the champion and use the Giant's Belt to make a Warmog's armor.
Nice. It says send your partner one gift, 2 4-cost champions or a component handle. What would you prefer?
Ooh, 2 4-cost champions would be pretty cool.
Alright, sent.
A gift.
Very, very sent.
Oh, you're going to be very happy. One of the 4-cost champions was a Leona.
Oh!
So they're going to be coming back to you next round. And then the other one I sold for some coins. So we're good. We got stuff. Good gift.
Yay. Right, I think I'm gonna bench the Yumi in favor of Zyra. And then I'm gonna put them into different corners. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be going heavy bastions, which seems to be how to do this format. Just have a really tanky front line. Which I always remember, like, I had forgotten, but now seeing it, I'm like, I remember this used to be a thing in Double Up. So, in Double Up, it used to be one of the partners would just grab a huge front line that could just sit and survive for ages. And then the other one would, I need to select a gift to send to you. Would you like a component anvil or 2 lesser champion duplicators? I think.
Lesser champion duplicator, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
There we go. And I can send you.
Thank you.
The Leona.
Alright, should I replace my Stylus with Leona probably, because I think she's better.
Yeah, your Silas
Lesser
isn't silver
champion.
yet, so yeah, the Leona is just stronger.
Wait, use on a 3-cost champion or less to create a 1-star copy on your bench.
Yeah, one thing I will say is your Animal squad is currently 4 out of 5, so you could swap the Galio for a Silas and just up your
Leo
Animal
is
squad
also
ability.
Animal Squad.
Yeah. But your Galio isn't.
Oh my god, sorry, I misheard.
Oh no,
Just
that's
because
all
I have a co-worker called Leona, and people call her Leo, so I misheard.
Oh, when I said Galio, you didn't hear the Gal.
Yeah,
you just heard Leo, and it
I
was
just
like,
heard Leo, and I'm like,
that
yeah,
makes sense.
that checks out.
This is all correct, but you are talking about somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
Oh yeah, so
Okay, my
you
Galio
could,
actually stayed alive for way longer than I thought, but
yeah,
he still
so
died.
the items you've given him give him quite a good amount of defense. So he can take quite a lot of the hits that enemy teams seem to be going Slayers, which are very physical damage based, and they care about criticals. But if you've got a guy with loads of armor, he can just kind of take them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What do I want to do with this?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just jumped myself up to
So I need to replace
7.
the Galio with a Silas. But but this is the peaceful part.
Yeah, this is the bot round. So normally you can just beat up on bots until right near the end, where beating up on bots is going to be like... The bot near the end of the game is actually quite powerful, and that sometimes knocks players out. Also, on your bench you've got the lesser champion duplicators that I've given you. You could always use them on like...
That's what I've been trying to do, but
yeah.
it didn't let me because it says using a 3-cost champion. Okay,
Yeah.
that worked. And then if I use it on a Galio, I'm very, oh my god, I have so much money, I should just level up. And put the Galio back in. Not this Galio, this Galio. Alright. I think something is happening.
Woo! Stuff is happening. Yeah, I can just give them a gargoyles. I'm just building random items on my champions. I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing, if I'm honest. Which is bad. I should be paying attention to what I'm doing. But I'm like not even watching half of my own fights because I come over here to watch yours.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
I thought I did well. I still died.
Their
It's
Silas
okay.
with a Warmog's armor and the Dragon Claw is like very tanky. Oh, and then I got beat up. I took too long. Ooh.
If an ally starts combat next to a high-cost ally, it team's attacks burn their targets. Oh yeah, let's do GOT. GOT is always good. Right? Reroll
I
that.
want Mordecai for my bench. The Executioner.
I need to put my Yumi because she's silver. But
Yeah, I'm like, I need to start silvering some of my champions because a lot of them are set on bronze still. And paying my excess coins into trying to reach level 8 because my bench is very full. Who am I fighting? Street demons. With a gold in their front line. Uh-oh. Oh, they're cyber boss street demons. They've got a gold poppy. I'm pretty sure I'm losing this round.
I might be winning this one.
Nice.
I think so. Yeah, we just need to
and
kill
you're
this.
yeah, you won it quick enough that their ally didn't come and help them.
Nice.
Because I lost
That's
my
great.
round very much so.
Oh.
They had a gold poppy, which meant it was like incredibly tanky, but she was also built to do a lot of damage. If I'll send you an Aoi.
Thank you. Right, I need to think one more Alawi, and then we will be good. But I've got a good... I think I've got a good front line. I think so.
Okay, I got my nitro buff now. I've got Exotech 5, Nitro 3, AMP 2, Bastion 2, Marksman 2 and Techie 2. So I'm going kind of wide with my plan of just building 2 different groups that kind of overlap. And hopefully it'll start coming together, but I have no idea because I'm not doing great.
Okay, I think I'm beginning to do things. Oh wait, no, they have more stuff now. Come on, Vayne. Come on, Vayne.
Can you beat Mr. Tibbers?
Okay.
You killed Mr. Tibbers!
I did
Oh,
it.
and then you come over to help me.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, we did it.
Let's go.
With your assistance, we ended up winning that round.
All right.
Because I thought, ooh, there's an Aurora.
Oh, Aurora.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I need that
definitely want
Aurora so bad. Please, 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 please. Let me out, let me out. Oh no, it's spinning too far away from me. Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I kind of
All
guarded it from this person who just kind of ran into the middle.
Thank you. They're staring at me now. I feel bad.
No, it's
The
good.
koala person seems
I don't even know
very
what I
upset.
grabbed. I just grabbed something. I was just like, it's a purple. I kind of wanted that
The koala person
Szechuan.
is so mad at me. Were they
You don't
also
get
doing thingamajigums? Were they
Yes,
also
good
doing
thing.
Anima Squad then?
Maybe? A lot of people seem to just be grabbing random stuff. Ooh. Right, I've got Nitro now. I need to run around and collect all these little things.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Oh, I've got so much gold and things, and I've got no time.
That can go there.
Okay, I randomly bought some stuff.
Oh, you've got 6 Anima Squad on the field. So when you get your next level up, dropping your Aurora onto the field will get you the 7 Anima Squad. And you'll be in a very strong position.
Yeah.
If we can
I
survive
really
long enough
hope.
to reach level 9.
Let's see how that works.
Oh, other people are starting to get gold champions now as well.
That's not good.
Oh. Their ally came in to help them. Okay, so we're on 16 health with our team left, which is not a great spot to be in. I'll grab that Leona for you later.
I think I need to replace someone. Like a bronze Aurora would be better than like a
Yeah.
silver Zyra, right?
Yeah, I think so. And you can put the Silver Zyra into slot 1 on your bench, because then when the Aurora's ability goes off, she'll pull the Zyra out.
Okay, then that's what we're doing, I think.
I've grabbed a Leona to send to you when the cannon readies up.
Thank you. Oh yeah, which ones? I mean, I haven't gotten any characters who aren't in my thing, but oh my god.
No worries, your bench
Oh
is
my
very
god.
full.
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
think we still...
That's the Poppy I fought before, where I was like, beating this Poppy's a nightmare, but you killed her.
I killed her, but I have one character left on the field, and it's Aurora, and
Yeah.
I failed.
I also died to a gold Rast. It's difficult.
That
Other people have
happens.
been going for gold rather than going for levels. But that's it. I haven't played double up in a long time, and especially not in this set. So I'm just like, I don't really know what people are doing to know what the strat is.
I must not fall.
I might spend a bit of my money to see if I can find all.
God, my entire field is full of like little question mark things, but I think my board is full, so I can't get it.
I would say it's worth selling one thing just to run around and pick up all the stuff,
I'll sell the Gallia.
because most of that you'll end up selling anyway, so you can just make a bunch of money off it.
Do you need a Graves? No.
No, I'm going Nitro, not Nitro Exotech.
Hold on, I'm just. I didn't manage to collect all of the question mark thingies.
I know what lurks.
Oh no.
Ooh, Szechuan. So,
Alright, I've got that one. That was good. And I've come to
Hooray.
help you.
yeah, you came to help me, and I definitely needed it. I was kind of middling there.
Ah.
Bless you. Oh, a gift. My bench is full.
My bench is also full. Don't think I'll be upgrading Allow anytime soon.
Let's get rid of him just to see what this gift is.
Oh, a second Aurora would be really good. Okay, I'm not doing
Yes.
Vayne then, I think. This is okay, I'm not doing Yumi, we do that.
The gift you gave me was a Leona, so I got the Leona that I was benching to a silver to send to you.
Nice. Oh, thank you so much. So I need to swap them now. I need to remove this from her. Oh my god. Leona, go. You say that this is League without stress, but this is so much more stressful just because everything happens so fast.
Yeah, there's a level of like, you could it's an auto battler, so you could just like have a strategy, ignore what other people are doing, just be like, I put my stuff down and then it just runs, and I don't have to control anything, and then just when it comes back to me I can just be like, this thing, put that down, ignore it. Oh, you got here just in time to watch me win.
Nice. Let's go.
I ranked myself up to 9 for the cost. Ooh.
Okay, wait.
I can gift you either a
this
completed item
Zyra.
or 2 5-cost champions. So I'm going with that one.
Thank you very
Because
much.
if either of them are an Aurora, then you're in a great spot. If neither of them are
None
an
of
Aurora,
them were.
then it's like you gain 10 coins.
Yeah, that's great. Alright, hold on. I'm just
Nice.
gonna reroll until I see an Aurora on the board.
Yeah, I did that for my team. I just re-rolled a bunch until I got some stuff. And then ranked myself up to level 9, and now I'm like, I've got basically no money. And I need to get myself to level 10 to put this Szechuani down. Big
I've
front
re-rolled a
line.
lot and still not a single Aurora.
Yeah, so if you look above your shop, you can see the little pips with percentages.
Yep,
So that's the different cost champions and the percentage chance you have of rolling one of them.
I see.
And so obviously there's like, I think there's like 7 or 8 gold
Oh, I think I'm
champions
dead.
at a 12% chance at level 9.
I see.
Yeah, we've lost.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, at least we're not the first ones to be eliminated, I think.
we're not dead. We're at 1
We're not
health.
dead.
We didn't die. I'm just going to steal this gold street demon. I didn't even want it. I was just like, I don't want someone else having it. Although we don't want someone else having this
who to
either.
take. I'm thinking.
You could
I'll
just
take this Darius because he has a big thing.
yeah.
So we have like red HP bars. Does that basically mean we're dead women walking? Like
Yes, exactly. We're on 1 health, so
great. What
if
is
we
this
lose a
Legion?
round,
Hand of
we die.
Justice.
And I think it might be a case of if one of us loses a round, we might still die. So I think we're dead, because
Okay.
I'm probably not winning my round. My team is mostly bronze. I've got a front line, but it's very shaky at best.
Oh, that gigantic golden poppy. I think I'm dying here.
Yeah. So it seems like the double up strat is just going many bastions.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah, I already died.
Unless Aurora can pull something crazy, no, she can't.
Yeah, it's fine. I already
It's-
died, and therefore we went to -1 health. So even if you won,
Oh.
we still would have lost.
Fun.
Third
Alright,
place.
well,
We
and
didn't
then
lose.
exit
See,
now.
we didn't get 8th place. In fact, you got 5th place, technically, because I
Fun.
lost better than you. Or worse than you.
I'm
I
an
lost more
Iron
than
2 in a provisional double up rank.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah,
That was
good
that
fun.
was inoffensive.
So yeah, that was double up.